feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank. When it's sink or swim, only option is to win. In the murky water, not a thought of giving in.
Welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. I'm Brad Berger, flying solo today. Our guest is Russell Fuller with Fuller Living Construction and Real Estate Services. I just had a fun and intriguing conversation with Russell. To listen to the entire podcast, visit seattle.shrimptankpodcast.com or subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. We're always interested in your feedback, so please do not forget to rate us. One of the reasons we do these videos is to give you a little bit of insight of what you can expect when you listen to the entire podcast. One of the things that's going to be clear to you is the passion, the commitment, and the dedication that Russell has to Fuller Living Construction. So, Russell, I wanted to just ask this question, and that was, what is your secret sauce?
I would say that my secret sauce is my dedication to providing the client with a happy experience, and to also taking care of my employees and providing a quality product that we can be proud of.
You know, one of the things that I really keyed in on and really took me back just based upon some of the past experience I have is just the transparency and the process you have. Can you tell us a little bit about that process that you have for your clients and the experience that it's like?
Well, essentially, once a client chooses to engage us, we involve them as much as they want to be involved through the due diligence done at the beginning of the project, meeting with all the subcontractors, going through all the design choices, all the fits and finishes. They are part of that as much as they want to be. And throughout the entire project, we also are very transparent through our daily logs, our daily schedule updates, and our weekly budget updates. In addition to that, we also have on-site meetings with them weekly. With the project manager. I call them at least once a week. And also we send surveys at the middle of the project and at the end of the project to try to uncover anything that we could be doing better.
Yeah. You know, I know that community and being involved in the community is really important to you, and I know that your company is actively involved in giving back. Can you tell our audience a little bit about that?
So we support the Aurora Commons and Wintergrass. The Aurora Commons, as I mentioned earlier in the podcast, provides services for homeless and other people in need on the Aurora corridor, and we're very passionate about that. Everyone in the company knows that that's part of what we support, and also the clients that hire us know that we support that organization and know that by hiring us, they support it as well. And I think that's something that makes us unique because I have not seen another contractor be as upfront with that. As we are. I'm sure other companies are doing charitable giving, but it's not apparent on their websites or other media. And what we found is that people a lot of times hire us because of the fact that we support that organization, because they want to hire a company that is socially responsible in the Seattle area.
You know, we also talked about the phenomenal growth that you guys have experienced over the last few years, and your desire for mentorship, as well as recognizing that there's not a lot of mentorship out there in your particular field. Can you talk a little bit about what's next for you and for Fuller Living?
So for Fuller Living, we're going to stick to what we know and what we do well, which is remodel construction in the Seattle area. We pretty much only work on old homes, and that's what we're good at. So we look forward to continuing on with that and growing that. And personally, I look forward to continuing on that, but also starting some sort of sales training or some sort of training for contractors that are trying to figure out how to start a business, how to run the business, how to manage client interaction, how to get business, and manage referrals. And so that is something that I see maybe in the next 5 years getting into as well.
Excellent. Well, we want to thank Russell for joining us. How can our listeners get in touch with you?
They can go to the website, fullerlivingconstruction.com, or call me at 206-261-1594.
Well, once again, this is just a taste of what you can expect by listening to the entire podcast. Visit seattle.shrimptankpodcast.com or subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. We'd love to hear from you. And please do not forget to rate us. Join us back in the tank for our next show on Halloween, October 31st, when our guest will be Hugh Blaine with Claris Consulting. And for now, don't take any wooden nickels.